Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's 5:55, 5 minutes with me. I'm Michelle House from Rich Living, and I have made it 5:55 for 5 minutes because I'm a big believer in signs. I love signs, and the number 5, especially 5:55, means buckle your seatbelts and hang on for the ride. Now, this morning's topic is actually really quite deep, and when I posted it yesterday, I was really inspired about it because it's been such a topic over the last couple of weeks with my with the people that I work with. And then when I woke up this morning, I went, "Oh my God, that's such a deep topic to talk about at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Monday." But that's awesome as well because I want to spend these 5 minutes with you making you aware, helping you find awareness so that you can start making some changes in your life. So I'm going in and I'm going in hard. I've got my notes. So we're taking a really deep dive today into the difference between guilt and shame. So that's the topic. And I want to talk to people like, I'm talking to people like single parents that are guilty because they didn't do it right and now they've messed up their money. I'm talking to business owners that didn't make enough money last term, didn't make enough money last quarter, and they feel guilty, or they're feeling a deep shame about whether or not they should be in business. So the difference is shame is a focus on self. So it is guilt is a focus on behavior. So Brene Brown talks about it in one of her TED Talks, and she's really specific when she says, shame says, I'm bad. Guilt says, I did something bad. So the difference between the two, when you think about it like that, is actually quite clear. And if we look at money, it could be guilty about, oh, I did something bad. I spent money and I bought those shoes. And then the shame is, see, this is what you do. You're hopeless with money. You don't know, you're not thinking about your future. My God, why do you keep doing this? And that deep level of shame, it's a really emotional point. I didn't put the timer on. Timer's on. I'm taking a minute off. So that's the difference between the two. I've had so many money shame stories in my life that, I've been working in this space for nearly 15 years now. So I move through my shame very, very quickly. And that's what I'm hoping that this 5 minutes will do, is actually give you something, a little bit of a tool to put in your tool belt to recognize when it's shame and when it's guilt. And even if it's guilt, is underneath that guilt some shame that you need to have a look at. I want you not to feel that any financial mistakes or problems, if you are in debt, I want you to not feel that you are a bad person. It's not about you being a bad person. And I don't want you to get stuck in that cycle of beating yourself up about it, feeling hopeless, feeling worthless, feeling ashamed. It's not moving you forward in your life. This exercise is about awareness, and with awareness comes choice, and then with that choice, we can change. We can stay here if we want to, but I know a lot of people don't want to do that. They want to recognize it. They want to move forward. So recognize your self-talk, and here are some of the ways. I've just written this down. I just want to some other things that you might hear yourself saying in relation to money is, I'm bad with money. I hear that a lot. I should have more savings. Another one that I hear is, I'm hopeless at maths and I don't know what to do. So that behind those are what I call money stories. So something like, I'm bad with money. You didn't determine that for yourself. Somebody at some point has said to you, hi Susan, somebody has said to you at some point, hey, you're really bad with money. So you need to start looking at your story around money and pulling it apart. This is the awareness phase. This is where you're becoming aware of how you are feeling about your money. So you know how we talk about emotions? This is it. This is the emotional part. And why this is so important to me is money guilt is different, like we've said at the beginning, but money shame actually starts to disconnect us and isolates us, and we feel that we're the only one that's going through it. We feel hopeless. We feel like we're a failure. And when you sit in shame, it's really hard to pull yourself out of it. So this video, I'm hoping, will tap somebody on the side of the head there and say, hey, listen. I've been there. I've had money shame, and I know all of you are listening have got money shame. It's not something that you don't have. Somebody there has money shame, and if you're sitting in shame at the moment, I want you to feel comfort knowing that you're not the only person that is going through it, and to use these next couple of tips on how starting to pull yourself out of that. It's like quicksand, isn't it? It's kind of I can get out of this shame. So we're at the awareness phase where we've recognized that we've got it, right? So look at this exercise as not from a place of fear. Oh God, I don't want to look at money shame. She's going to make me look at that story and when Dad said that to me about money and how hopeless it was. I don't really want to look at it. Instead of looking at it from that place, just jump over the line and look at it from the place of, I'm a courageous explorer. What can I learn about myself here today? Take on the hat of courage. And then the feeling will come. You do need to put the hat on and go, yeah, I'm courageous, and kind of convince yourself there for a while. But once you keep doing it and keep saying it to yourself, you will start to feel courageous. Look at this as an opportunity to pull yourself out of the shame shit and move forward in your life. Stop staying stuck. There's no need for you to do this another day, another month, another year. There is absolutely no need for you to be there. It's time to move through this shame and start living a rich life. You know, that's what's called rich living. Moving through shit so that our lives can be filled with enrichment and with love and with joy and adventure. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So, oh my God, I've only got 36 seconds. This 5 minutes, I'm challenging myself with this. So recognize the shame. Notice where you are saying, I am. So when you hear yourself say, I am hopeless with money, look at that. It's the I am that is going to show you where that shame is showing up. Start pulling that apart and finding your money story. A great question there is, actually, is that true? The work of Byron Katie called thework.com. Have a look at that. Find strength in being vulnerable and asking for help. I found it was so hard for me the day I had to walk into my bank manager and say, I've only got 3 months worth of payments left. Oh my God, the time has gone off. Wait, I've only got 3 months worth of payments left. I was so deeply ashamed about shit I had no control over. I had no control over the global financial crisis. I had no control over my husband's situation at the time, but I still took the courage and went in there and I did it. And in that vulnerability, I learned so much. So have the courage to be vulnerable, find that strength and ask for help. Surround yourself with positive, inspiring, uplifting people. Stay away from the pessimists, stay away from the negative people. I'm not saying get rid of them. Some of them are probably your family members and you're going to have to put up with them. But just put them on the side for a minute while you go through and process this and surround yourself within that space. Be inspired, be uplifted in all areas of your life. And you'll find that being courageous about this kind of thing will be a little bit easier. Baby steps, one step at a time. And change your I ams. So once you've found out your I am is I am hopeless with money, start to change that language, because you've actually now formed a neural pathway in your brain that is going to, every time you do that behavior, it's going to say, I'm hopeless with money, I'm hopeless with money, I'm hopeless with money. You need to create a new one now and do a little bit of road mapping up there in your brain and create a new I am. I am powerful with money. I am clear and confident with money. Those kinds of things, you start to say that to yourself. I've got something here on my wall that I've had here for about 5 years now. I went through this phase of my life where I was really, really disorganized. And my I am was, I am so disorganized and unproductive. That's what I used to say. And now it is, I am organized and productive. I am energetic. And I enjoy getting my life in order. So change your I am to a positive and more optimistic phrase. Okay, I went over time. I don't know how we're going to keep this under 5 minutes. Have a great day. If you've got any questions, post them here in the live feed and I'll get back to them and answer them as soon as possible. Happy Monday. Have a great week.